Thank you guys for being here. Obviously, a tough loss. Fell short at the end. You know, ultimately we didn't execute like we needed to, and whether it's the last drive or throughout the game, opportunities that were there, we fell short. The guys continue. You know, people ask me going into this game, what was the mindset and approach after the last loss? You know, maybe possibly being out of the playoffs and conference championship. The guys believed, and they had a great work ethic all week leading up to this game. I think that was evident by the way the first half went, by the way they kept fighting. Ultimately fell short and disappointed.
After the game in the locker room, what did you say to the players?
Yeah, I said, listen, you know, we've had 5 games that have really come down to the last minute. You know, and 2 of those we won, Arkansas and South Florida, and 3 of those we lost. And so we got to find the ways to win the game at the end of it, whether it's maybe it was a play that occurred in the second quarter, maybe it was a play that occurred in the fourth quarter. I also said, listen, you know, here's the deal. People had asked, even going into this week, had y'all quit? Had y'all thrown in the towel yet? And I know to a T, every single man, every 200 people in this program still believed in what we were doing, still had the great practice habits and study habits. And it's hard because they work the right way and they believe the right way. I said, don't let that change your belief in your work ethic leading into our final regular season game, but let's grow closer. Let's find ways, let's find the answers leading up to this, because we have the opportunity to still win 10 games in the season, to win our final regular season game on Thanksgiving in front of a national television audience. But ultimately, right, let's learn and grow from this, and let's find ways to get better.
Just what do you feel like went wrong on that last drive where they scored the touchdown at the end?
I'm sorry?
What went wrong on the last drive where they scored?
Yeah, they threw a great pass and they made the great catch, and we didn't make a play on the ball. I think a lot of those, you know, we saw some of the explosive passes. Was really kind of what hurt us. And I thought the defense did a really nice job of handling the tempo all game. But you know, when the ball's in the air, we got to find a way to get it down, and we can't allow those type of 2-minute drives.
Brendan, obviously, we've seen him the past couple of weeks, especially tonight. He's playing through it, but he's given everything and keeps coming back in the game. What can you say about him and his ability to keep coming back? And then also, are you thinking about, should we put someone else in? What's he at, 100%, whatever percentage? How does that kind of work?
Yeah, B-Lou is a tough competitor. I've said it all along. You know, I have so much love and pride for that group in the locker room, and he's a tough young man. He loves this program, he loves this place, and he gives everything he has. I mean, he's in a lot of pain. And so it's finding that fine balance. Is he in too much pain, or is, you know, his performance going to be detrimental to the performance of the overall team, of the offense? And I'd sit there and say this: I think he performed at a high enough level to find a way to win the football game. Obviously, we fell short, so he'll be the first to tell you it wasn't good enough. But if we ever get to that point where, hey, we got to make a change, we certainly would.
You guys have been a strong second half team defensively. Today it kind of flipped a little. What do you think went into that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think you know, they found a way to hit some of those explosive passes. You know, in the first quarter, we were able to kind of get a feel for their tempo. Obviously, they had the one good drive. You know, and in the second quarter, the guys did a really nice job. But you know, just not making plays on the football when it was all said and done. It's a combination of things that we can look at to try to figure it out. Once I watch the film, I'll have better answers for you.
Bye week before Navy, what's the emphasis going to be, especially with the emotions of losing these 2 games?
Yeah, listen, here's the deal. I know our guys are going to go to work, and they're going to have the right mindset and the right mind frame to learn from this, to grow from this, to get better. I told them we need to grow closer together, you know, Jonah, because it's going to be very easy. I told them, I said, listen, man, as soon as y'all go on social media or turn on your phones, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to try to pull us apart. Nobody should be happy with tonight and the performance, but let's grow closer together. We got to get healthy. We're pretty chipped up. No excuses at all. No explanations. We get healthy, and the opportunity to go win the last regular season game at home and continue to fight and believe, but let's find ways to execute at a higher level.